Okay, now that my mic is working, let's see what gets fucked up this time though, because it happens every single time. The my USB ports are kind of fucked. So yeah, if I connect too many USB ports, yeah, if I connect too many USB ports, I mean USB devices, the one of something or the other stops working, and I need to unplug the whole thing, whatnot. Look, excuse me. From the, wow, from the look of it, it's not giving me issues right now, so that is great. No one's in the chat, so let's see what I want to even do right now. Dark side. Ooh. Hey, Abrix, welcome to the stream, then. How are you? Yeah, I'm really not active, much active in YouTube these days. I just play games in my own single time and personal life. How about you? How have you been? It's interesting. I didn't reach. This is a beat 'em up. I like to try some beat 'em up stuff. Definitely. I tried this River City Girls recently, where I did like the mechanics of it and how the game plays. Problem I had was the fact that it's just way too grindy, and in not a good way exactly. I guess expectations played a part in there. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yakuza, I personally played Yakuza 0. I loved it a lot, but again, the same issue with as in like River City Girls. It's way too grindy. Have to constantly get into fights. I don't know. I just don't like the overall flow of these games. I'm just looking for a different beat 'em up where I don't need to fight that often. It's like I don't need to go around the same area fighting the same enemies again and again. I can just move forward or something like that. Saving to buy out all Sony games since Sony decided to delist single player games from Steam. I mean, the ones that they have already published, I don't think they are gonna pull those back. But any new games, those aren't coming to Steam. That's what I understood on the whole thing. Not that I really care much. Because the thing is, they are only gonna pull out their first party games, the ones that are made by Sony's exclusive studios like Naughty Dog and stuff like that. So games such as third party games such as Stellar, the ones who made Shift Up and stuff like that are still gonna come to PC regardless. So I'm not really worried. Their first party games are. I'm not a big fan of them anyway. I don't think they're gonna pull them, dude. I doubt it. Hang on, let's see. Oh wait, let's wishlist this one. I am so short in money, I could not buy anything. It's been like I don't know how long has it been since I actually bought a game like full-fledged proper video game. I did not hear about them pulling away already published games. That's the strange part. Like I know for sure, like everyone is going about how they will stop releasing the games, but pulling out. Yeah, I think this is over here. Won't be released in first place. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's not confused. I'm sorry. That's not that's not confirmed. That's not confirmed. That's not confirmed. None of the reports say that they are gonna pull out existing games. Everything just is saying that they are going to not publish any more of the future games that are gonna come. Hey Gagan, welcome to the stream, man. How are you? I don't know. I'll keep my fingers crossed. And second, Stellar Blade is not gonna, even if the Stellar Blade is not gonna get pulled out, because Sony exclusively told that they are not gonna put their policy only affects the first party titles. So there's always a possibility. I'm not saying that they cannot do it, but I'm just saying that I believe there is a good chance that they won't do it. How does that sound? I think that's a reasonable statement to be made. But as I said, I don't really care about what they do with the games anyway. The games are boring as hell. So yeah, go ahead, pull them off. And ShiftUp themselves have already announced that they are going to self-publish from now on. So anything that they publish in future, they are not dependent on PlayStation anymore. So again, the good studio is out there in the open. So like I care about Death Stranding, man. Like actually, I think Death Stranding is there on my library over here. Not my library and my family's library. Let me just check. Like I don't understand what's so special about this game. I don't think I have it. No, it's not there unfortunately, so I won't be able to check exactly. Like, hey, I've seen cutscenes of that game. The cutscenes are crazy as hell. They're fun, but that's the thing. They're cutscenes. What do you want me to do with those? As I said, they can do it, but let's see what happens. In so many games, I didn't like any PS games. Yeah, Insomniac games are, yeah, they definitely are good from what I've seen. I haven't played those, but yeah. Don't pull them, but I still want them because main PS नहीं खरीदने वाला मैं PS खरीदने नहीं वाला. इतना पैसा है भी नहीं है कि किसी के पास ज़्यादा आदमी के पास to buy a PC and to buy a PS. On top of that, the RAM prices of the PC are skyrocketing at this point, so of course it's not possible. I think that it's really a weird decision to make, and in such a time where where hardware has become such a limiting affair. So it's like they're betting on the fact that they will be able to sell more hardwares, whereas their hardware, given the prices of increase in price of all the components, will probably get shoot up again, and people will have difficulty in buying the hardwares themselves. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not that like I don't have this business brain to understand what they are exactly thinking over there. Yeah, after spending 150 hours, I really great 150 hours. Imagine spending 150 or 50 hours of your life in hoping that you'll like something. No, man. After 3 Spider-Man games, I got my fix. Only lost Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank, I think there's only one version available over here right now, right? I guess. It's my RAM to actually buy a PS right now. SSD prices are also crazy. Yeah, I heard about the SSD prices also, but I haven't checked those. But the RAM is just crazy, man. Thing was so cheap just a few months back, and suddenly it's just skyrocketed. And the funny thing is, I was actually planning to upgrade my RAM to 32 this July or August, and right now I just cannot. Oh, by the way, Gagan, I actually did install Final Fantasy X. I started playing it on Steam Deck, but it's kind of getting me confused a bit, and so I've stopped playing it again. But hey, Lightwing, welcome to the stream. How was Resident Evil, dude? You are playing that game a lot. I can tell you're just loving the game, right? Yeah, the biceps. They are smaller now, but hey, I still got them. look at this. Ugh. Welcome to the stream, man. How are you? 1 TB NVMe is 23. Ooh, 23,000. My fucking goodness, dude. 23,000 for an SSD. Whoa. No. Like when you got it wrong. Leon rocked my hairstyle. I just did not get the publicity, so everyone's thinking that Leon did it first, but I did it first. Get that straight. 23,000 for an SSD is just fucking crazy, man. How much? I bought an M.2 one. Was it 1 TB for my M.2? Let me check. Yeah. Well, it's 1 TB, and I think I bought it. I don't remember what I bought it. I definitely did not pay 23,000, dude. I could not have bought something for 23,000 over there. That's insane. Rookie Lee, I'm from Resident Evil 2. Rookie. How far did I reach? That one, I just did that, kill those bugs, and then it went into a cutscene where he fell down. After that, I don't even remember what happened. Did all the difficulties had enjoyment with a grace, survival horror section done well. You should try it out. If you're done, then I can actually install it, because the thing is that I am completely bored. I don't know what I want to play, so I might as well give Resident Evil a try if the download happens fast enough. This one over here. 75. No. It's not happening. It's not getting installed right now. In October, friend got 1 TB. 10k prices are now insane. Yeah, 10k sounds reasonable, but 23,000 is just fucking insane. Yeah, maybe I bought it around something. No, it's not definitely not 10k. It's definitely not 10k. It was below 10k, that's for sure. Yeah, I just did the intro, and then for now I'm not even playing any games, really. I'm not even playing any games at all. These days I'm just resting and contemplating on my life choices. For 3 years to install. Alright, sure. There you go. I think I'll need an SSD for this one. So there you go. Crazy thing is, Bollocks Pit the Indie nominator got released on mobile for free today. Oh yeah, that game. Was it not free over here too? Oh no, it's not free over here. It's mobile, so they probably have some sort of monetization plans, or even ads, because mobile games run a lot of ads over there, so they'll probably earn from there. So hey, free it is. Anyone's getting Crimson Desert? I was really, well, to be honest, for all the hype around this game, I personally am not that hyped. You know, the game definitely looks interesting. It has a lot of stuff, but that's the kind of thing that is making me ache a bit. It just have too much stuff. It doesn't feel very focused. And one time at one section you are showing me medieval stuff, then suddenly you're going into futuristic stuff, then you're turning into Zelda. Like, what the hell are you even doing? Definitely it's gonna be a really interesting game based on what I've seen, but I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Exactly, exactly. I'm not even hyped right now. It's just the game looks interesting, but I'm not hyped at all. And so this price tag is, especially given my financial conditions right now, is just not helping me at all. It could be a 7 out of 10. Wait, mobile phone prices are increasing now. Yeah, they are increasing a little bit. They are increasing a little bit, and it'll increase more, of course, because the RAM prices. But yeah, still, mobile phones will find the mobile phones. Will find some way because the primary, at least in India, the majority of the market share is handled by China, and China has their own RAM manufacturing stuff. So yeah, mobile phones, the prices definitely increased a bit, but even though it can still increase a bit more, it'll soon come down because again, China has their own production facilities for RAMs, so they are gonna just cost cut over there. Yeah, as I was saying, 7 out of 10. I do believe that it could be 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, not because the game is bad or something, but it's just that I actually watched Luke's video about it, and I kind of believe what he when he said that it's a kind of game that you will either love it a lot or you will not even get what people are so loving it for. So yeah. So yeah, in that it's gonna be a 7 out of 10 probably in that context. Hey H, welcome to the stream. I'm not gonna purchase it because I do not have any money. Give me money, then I'll purchase it. RAM just broke my dream. So as I said, I was really thinking of upgrading in the month of July or August, and now I just have to stick with 16 gigs of RAM. Heck, I was actually thinking about upgrading my motherboard and then going to DDR5, but now everything is ruined. I cannot do anything out of those anymore. No, no, no. I don't think this is a game for everyone. I don't think it's a game for everyone. It's just a game that does a bit too much. Clearly, this is an action adventure game that focuses a lot more on the action part. The thing that it has is that it is very expensive. Its world is very expensive to the point that it doesn't even make any sense. I don't think in any sense the world, the cohesion in the world building will not make any sense. I don't think so, and that's kind of that'll be a very deterring factor to this game. That's what I believe without any playing experience or anything. It's just based off what all the materials that I have seen. So that's the thing. Can be bought for a discount, I guess. This will cure my Dragon's Dogma 2 DLC. Oh yeah, that a lot of people are saying that too. Like, but I don't know. Like a lot of people are saying, yeah, this is like Dragon's Dogma, but somehow Dragon's Dogma, just seems more refined. It's like Dragon's Dogma has certain idea that it wants to execute, and this is just anything and everything. Another thing that I will add over here, like graphically, the game definitely looks good. The fuck Steam, I mean fuck Geo, but yeah, graphically the game looks great, but again the color palettes and stuff like that are very bland. At least I don't know if you guys feel that or not, but I really, whenever I see any of the scenes in this game, I can see the technological advancement and stuff like that, but it's not exactly, it looks very bland and dull. I don't know if it's making any sense, but yeah. Valhalla definitely looks better. Valhalla definitely looks better. There's no doubt about it. I think they did not do well with the contrast and stuff like that. I just think that that's the problem. Something is really off. Everything is way too bright and it looks weird. 2-3 years need to recover the prices. Yeah, or it could be faster if maybe China just pulls out their in like sends out their cards to worldwide. A lot of people are aware in between saying that China may actually capitalize the market now, Chinese RAM manufacturers, and honestly, yeah, Chinese products aren't exactly that bad these days. We can trust those. Just saying. It has hints of it, but nothing will fill the Dragon's Dogma void. I hope it'll be good. Yeah, I just hope it's good. I hope they find success. This is a very what was that word? It's very ambitious project, and seeing how they have optimized the game well, I think it can set a very good standard for the industry if they succeed. So I really wish them all the success. It's just that it's not exactly appealing to me right now. It looks generic. Like if you just look at this picture over here, I don't know what exactly is wrong over here, but when you look at certain games, things really pop up and really attracts you. Well, it doesn't happen in this game. And again, I think it's the contrast factor. Like the environments are not exactly very contrasting to each other, or maybe there's no lack of consistency. I mean, I think we can see, like this shadow over here is a bit too light, or something. I just really don't know. Something just does not sit well with the way the game looks. It looks good, but again, it's, as I said, it's kind of boring, bland looking. Yeah, there are. I mean, I did not completely watch all these stuff, but I did watch Luke Stevens, and even he mentioned that it has a bit of RDR2 esque things in it. Certainly, in certain quests, there were there which were really kind of did remind me of what I saw about RDR2. It's funny and all. Let's see what happens about this. One game that I actually recently played a demo for was. Hold on, what was the freaking name of the demo? I forgot. See if I can find it. I suggest you guys should try out the demo too. It was a really good game. Fuck you, Steam. I mean, sorry, fuck you, Geo. Let's see if I can find it. It was a kind of it's a game being developed by ex Devil May Cry developers who worked in Devil May Cry Combat and stuff. So they are making kind of a superhero game. One of those superhero games, those anime superhero games like Dragon Ball Z and My Hero Academy and stuff like that. And I played the thing, and I liked it a lot. Yeah, I played Onigura, dude. I played Onigura. I think I was the one who recommended it to you. Onigura is really awesome. It's gonna be really great. I could not beat that one guy, the monk with the staff. I could not beat him, but I just did not try it too much right now. Yeah, initially I thought that this was just a Steam issue, but then on the last stream when I was discussing it, apparently it's a fucking Geo issue. So fuck them. Yeah, I was the one who recommended to you. I mean, what can you say? I completely disappeared from the world for quite some time. So of course it's natural to forget. Yeah, I might switch to Airtel too. Let's see what happens. The reason why I'm not switching to Airtel is one sole thing is that the only problem I'm getting from Geo is the fact that browsing Steam is a nuisance, but everything else is really fast and smooth. So that's why I'm not really bothering too much with it. But let's see. If I get a bit too annoyed, then I might just pull the plug and switch to Airtel. It doesn't freaking work. Anyways, never mind. I guess I cannot check that. Sanabi Sanabi. I think I saw this one right now. New to the library. Uh, Hold on. Let's try this. Let's see if it comes out. No, this is not. Why are they showing me dispatch? What the? Everyone's all about dispatch. Fuck this. Nope. I really wish I could have shown you what game that was. You know, the problem is actually I started downloading this game over here. I'm streaming, and so it become extra slow right now. I'll check the game out. Oh, one more thing, Lightwing. I actually did try this retold, rewind something. That one game that you asked me to try it on Steam Deck. Seriously. Yeah, it's just I've noticed that I've actually recently I have nearly stopped using Google at all. I'm all about ChatGPT right now. You know, that actually reminds me. Let's try ChatGPT. Let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. Actually, hold on. There are certain discussions that I do not want you replaced. Yes, replace. I tried replaced. I love the art style and stuff, but I do not know what to do with it. I went towards the like in the first section itself. Might rare. I don't think it's might rare. So I went towards the end of the section, and the area is barricaded, and after that, I just do not know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do with it, with that thing. Oh yeah. Might yes. This one. You're right, man. This is the thing. Again, it won't load, but holy shit, this is so fun playing this little demo over here. I really suggest you should try it out. I'm really looking forward to this game whenever it comes out, and it's gonna be really great. It's fast paced. It's a bit of a button mashy, but let's see. They might figure things out as to what exactly they are gonna do with the enemy types. But it's gonna be really fun. Yeah, it's my area. Really good game. I don't know how I came across this thing, but I saw a YouTube video, right? I remember now. I saw a YouTube video, and I was and I thought, like, you know, I heard X Devil May Cry, and I was like, let's do it. Let's see. And yeah, dude, I did it's not even called stuck. I did not even know what to do. Like, I would call it stuck if I let's say reach some enemies or some boss, and I could not figure it out what to do about it. I did not even do anything. I just walked a few paces, and I just don't know what to do after that. Literally got completely stuck over there. I just don't know. Hang on. You know what? Let's do this. Suppose it's to be from here. Totally failing me, man. Totally failing me. I have no idea what is going on. So this will download quickly. Let's open this game and help me figure out what to do in there. In the meantime, Resident Evil can just keep downloading. I don't know. I was jumping. I was pressing all the buttons. He's just doing nothing at all. And like the game did not even tell me anything. Neo the World. I think I already seen that. I think I've already seen that. Hold on. Yeah, I've already seen it. I've wishlisted it. And I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. It's just that I don't have the money to buy it, you know. Okay, let's get started with this. Help me out with it. Alright, fine, let's try it again. Hey look, he has my hairstyle too. The game's art direction is just freaking phenomenal though. It's pixelated and yet it looks so realistic. It's weird. HD2D. Oh, yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. I think it's kind of similar to what similar to what what Square Enix did with that Octopath Traveler thingy. Kind of similar to that. It's still not out. Excuse me. Oh, now it's dude. This prompt on my Steam Deck, it was not giving. That's why I was like confused what to do. I came over here and there's nothing. I really spent a good amount of time going around this place, and this prompt just did not appear on the Steam Deck. Now it's appearing over here, so probably some sort of Steam Deck issue. I don't know. Yeah, dude, seriously, I swear, man, I swear this prompt was not there when I was trying to playing with this on the Steam Deck. Why was counter attack, right? Yeah. The game definitely looks really great on this Steam Deck. Because on a small screen, on a like, you know, that OLED or OLED display, it just freaking looks phenomenal. Oh, come on. What was the dodge again? I forgot the dodge. Jump, the other. Okay. It's interesting that they actually, correct me if I'm wrong, but they actually designed this game on 3D, but then they changed the camera to look at to make it look like it's 2D. Because that cutscene right now, and the transition over here, it was definitely a 3D cutscene there. Two 2.5D. Oh, so that's what 2.5D are. I was thinking the same too. It may be Unreal Engine. That's the reason why I thought about Octopath Traveler. Because Octopath Traveler is also is made on Unreal, right? Yeah, Lightning, what was that website that you mentioned once where we can get games for cheap prices? I bought one game from there, but I'm kind of looking for a source for Final Fantasy Rebirth. I feel like I can actually swing on that thing. Yep. That is cool. The combat is definitely interesting right now. Basic, they got it really right. Has a weighty feeling to it. But let's see what they can do. I mean, not that I have the full game. Ninja Gaiden 4 DLC money waste for however I started. Oh, Ninja Gaiden 4 DLC money waste for however bought it. The laziest DLC I've seen. What did I do over here? Wait a minute. Whoever bought it. Okay. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Makes sense, makes sense. They gave good 2 new weapons, but no change in level design for. So wait. Meaning that the only thing that they added were just 2 weapons and no new missions or chapters or anything. It's just 2 weapons and that's it. Okay, they do. It does have three chapters. Okay. And how much did they charge for that? Thousand hundred, bro. Your Stellar Blade still not done. I actually dropped Stellar Blade completely. The thing was, I did enjoy the game for the most part a lot. But I have a few complaints. For example, the boss readability and stuff like that are not exactly the best. And that thing got absolutely butt shit crazy in that last boss fight. Not last boss fight, probably it was the second last boss fight. Basically, another one of those androids that I need to fight. And that boss became so annoying because of those little annoyances in the mechanical imperfections. I just say that, you know, I'm not gonna bother with this anymore. I did nearly kill her. I took her down to I think 70% HP, and after that I just thought, you know, it's not worth it anymore. Yeah, I dropped it too. It's like recently I've seen myself. I have very little patience for any sort of nonsense. You either make it properly or I just leave it. I got a good bit of fun out of the game, so it doesn't feel like I wasted my money, but I'm not gonna make myself go through any of those shit anymore. The game, as much fun that game was for me, it's as I said, there are a lot of flaws, primarily in the way the game is designed or sense, more like what the game exactly wants to be. you want to be a flashy action game, then you cannot have animation commitments, the level of animation commitments that is there in the game. On top of that, there is button irresponsiveness, which is a well-known problem, a well-known bug or something like that in this game, where and there are a lot of times where your button inputs does not exactly register. Your bosses, if you're making it that tough, your boss's attacks has to be properly telegraphed, where some and that's a problem with few of the bosses. And the worst culprit for that is that last boss that I dropped off. Like, I cannot. She's a very since she's also an android. She's my size, so that makes her and on top of that there are a lot of particle effects and stuff like that. So that all these things already make seeing her attack patterns very hard. On top of that, her attack patterns are such that she hides her attacks. Like, for example, she has one swing, a sword swing, a sort of uppercut. Raven, yeah, that's what her name is. Raven. I dropped it at Raven. So she has this uppercut. She brings it down from the ground. She holds it there, and throughout this entire animation, I cannot even see her sword there. Like, it's completely hidden by her own body and my own character's body. You know, one of the primary if you ever play Sekiro again, just observe one thing. All the characters are freaking massive dudes. Even if they are normal human beings, they are big. They are big and they are bigger than the characters. The reason is that mechanically it helps the player to actually see the attacks, and which you know, goes well with the gameplay style, because the player can see, so it becomes fair that, yeah, the player can see, and now it's your fault if you are not able to counter that attack. Here is just fuck that. Okay, so that is indeed the second last boss. I did feel that it was the second last. Yeah, it's. I just lost it at that. It's just so poorly done. Like, but the game, I still will say it's a solid 8 out of 10. Very good. And I hope the next time that they make the game, they actually realize these issues and then they refine on these things. Lip syncing not matching. Well, I could have understood in a video, but I don't know how to fix that on a live stream, man. I don't know how to fix that on live stream. Is my connection is said to be excellent over here. There's no problem with the connection. Oh, he sneezes too, huh? That's cool. Maybe if I pause the stream and then continue it again, maybe that'll help. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, I cannot even pause the stream, man. What the fuck? Do you know what I can do about this? Does anyone have any idea? I never heard of this kind of issue on live stream. Like, I have this issue a lot when I watch YouTube videos. There's a lot of times there's desync between the audio and the video on YouTube. But this is the first time that I'm seeing this happen on live stream, or at least, I mean, I've been told that it's happening on live. That's really weird. Oh yeah. Never mind. We have a problem. Hey, welcome to the stream, Boy Kunta. Like, apparently my audio is lagging behind. It's not syncing well with my lips. I think this is the problem. I don't remember reducing the bit. Where was the bitrate again? I forgot. I completely forgot everything about this, man. Dude, the bitrate is 6500. Like, what do you even mean my bitrate is 230? Like, what? I don't know, man. I don't know how to fix this. Yeah, so there is actually a delay, right? I don't know what's happening. Maybe because I'm using all these softwares to capture the video. So essentially, I am using my phone to record. So I have this Camo Studio on. I kind of captured over here, and then I put that thing on. Well, you cannot see it because I've disabled OBS window. I forgot how to enable that, but yeah, I'm using Camo from there. I'm importing it into OBS. Maybe that's causing an issue, some sort of delay. Yeah, you know what? That actually is causing a delay. I can see it live right here. Yeah, so Camo is absolutely fucking useless. It's not that big of a deal, right? I like there's just a little small nuisance, but it's still watchable, right? Yeah, that has to be the issue. It did not happen before, so I don't know why it's happening today. But yeah, I can delay the audio. Not a big deal. Not, good to know that it's not a big deal. But I'm kind of curious as to how to delay the audio. Like, how do you do that? Increase value sync offset. Oh, okay. So not here. Audio mixer. Click on these cogs. Sync offset. So I suppose I need to. So is my audio faster or is it slower? Yeah. Okay. Fine. Run, boyo. It doesn't feel like it. The thing is that it doesn't have to go, the combat's mechanics doesn't have to go deeper. They can actually change up the change up the enemy designs, enemy types. If they can play around with that too, even that can help. The most important thing is that they actually got the basics very right. I can really feel the weight of the swings, and the overall flow is doing really well. Now as I said, the only thing that they need is get more enemy designs. And you know what, a lot of games that do not do these days is actually use proper encounter designs. Like, they need to use their environments in order to set up encounters which challenge players more than just making them whack enemies a couple of times. It's very important. Recently I played Devil May Cry 3, and unlike previously last year when I played, I hated it a lot. This time I really played the game properly, and I'm really very impressed. The way they use the levels in order to vary all the combat situations. It's really great. In contrast to that, if we check the more recent titles like Devil May Cry 4 or Devil May Cry 5 even, like the lack of importance to the overall level design, not encounter design, because there are different enemies that actually change the situations a lot, but still the downplay of the level design in the overall gameplay section is just insane. And which is something that a lot of people do criticize Devil May Cry 5 for. It's just levels are nothing but other than just being, you know, big open space where you can just whack around enemies. Cool, because the mechanics themselves are really deep and intense, but design wise though, it definitely leaves room for a lot more improvements and stuff. It actually makes a difference. Take it on. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like a whole section of gameplay element that you just left out from the system that can elevate your game to a different level, and you just decide to leave it out. Makes things easier, but at the same time, the price you pay is very high. You know, actually, I finally understand why people just still consider Devil May Cry 3 to be, you know, the GOAT. Even after Devil May Cry 5. There are a lot of people who definitely love Devil May Cry 5 a lot, but I think Devil May Cry still holds a very significantly high place in people's mind, even till this day, and that is the reason over there. It's a lot more simpler in comparison to Devil May Cry 5, and a lot of things actually collide with it, but it's actually the way it completely utilizes all its limitations and its mechanics is just it's just freakishly good. চাওঁ দেউতা এতিয়া কি বুলি দেউতাৰ পৰা খালী হয় নহয় যদি দেউতাৰ খালী নহয় তেতিয়াহ'লে কেনেকৈ চাওঁ তই নাচা যদি নাই কথা নাই মই অকলে গুচি যাম মই অকলে যাব পাৰিলে খালে বাইকখন আৰামত পৰা চলাব পাৰোঁ মই কি বুলি কয় সেইটো অৰ্ডাৰ কৰিলে নাই I suppose this is the end, right? I'm not going to the dialogues right now. I just wanted to experience the game, and yeah, I like it a lot. Here's what I think about this game. Like, the combat definitely is gonna be there, although even though there is potential to it, I don't think the game will go wham on the combat. It'll just stay very basic and simple. Where this game will really focus on is the puzzle side of it. Not a bad way to do it, but it's just not something that is my cup of tea. But let's see what happens. And I think that will be a good direction to go in general. Like, I don't know how to put it. It's just it would feel right if the game actually goes towards more of a puzzle solving thing rather than going into a full blown action adventure. Yeah, anyways, I'm tired now. Just an hour of stream just to get say hello to everyone. So thanks everyone for tuning in. This is what I was really expecting. Just some people just come in. I have a little bit of chat with everyone, and that's about it. Really exhausted, so I'll just end the stream today. Hey, thanks everyone for tuning in, and it was great talking to you all guys once again. I'll see what I have to do. What I do from here on out. So I don't know, man. I'm just really not in the mood of playing any video games, especially after finishing off Devil May Cry 3. I did try Devil May Cry 1, but Devil May Cry 1 just becomes a bit too old, and it just did not gel with me too well. So I did not play it much. And after that, I'm not really feeling any other games at all. I'm playing different games, as you can already see on my list. I'm just jumping around all games, but nothing is really satisfying me properly, and I'm just going around. Put Requiem and download, so this is something that I can stream, so it's gonna be fun over there. But other than that, I just don't know what to do. I'm actually watching one or two movies. Yesterday, I think I watched I watched Big Stan yesterday. It was a funny movie, and before that I watched Catch Me If You Can, the one with Leonardo and Tom Hanks. Leonardo and Tom Hanks, great movie. now I'm planning to watch this. There are certain movies that are on my mind that I want to watch. So yeah, let's see. I'm just watching those things for now. So I did get the God of War files from H Nights, so I could try those. Let's see what happens. Anyways, guys, let's end it. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.